Next chapter is digital presentations. Digital presentation. So presentation is required in our everyday life. So we can, in a presentation, we can include regular text, list items, tables, graphics, sounds and videos and animations. Now in LibreOffice, the presentation is called Impress. The presentation software of LibreOffice suite is Impress. Like our in Microsoft, the presentation software is called PowerPoint. So this Libre Impress can be used in any of the operating systems, like in Linux, Windows. In any operating system, LibreOffice software works, and it is an open source and free software. That is, we can download it from the internet free of cost, and it is an open source software. That is, no security violations are there for this software. So what are the characteristics of a good quality presentation? So in a good quality presentation, the number of lines for the presentation software should be at almost 5 to 8 lines should be there in a slide. So in a PowerPoint slide, there should be at least only 5 to 8 lines, not like this paragraph where large lines should not be there in a presentation software. The points should be very concise. Then the font size. The font size should be based on the size of the room in which you are doing the presentation. So suppose the room is very small, then the size does not matter. But approximately we should use the size of 32 points for the presentation. We should use 32 points for the presentation. Then we should use the correct grammar and language. That is, if we make any mistake, it will be replicated to many other audience. Then we should insert small little amount of images and drawings or tables and graphics in a single slide. Maximum of 2 images can be inserted. Then we should use dark colors and bold letters with different fonts to highlight certain points. Then animations and video. In a single slide, do not use more than one animation or video because it will overlap, sound overlapping will occur and it will be confusing for the users. Then pay attention to the target group. That is based on the audience target of the audience requirement, you should create the presentation. Then how to start the LibreOffice. So go to my Windows, then go to start and you can select LibreOffice. From that you can select the Impress. Now I told you that I don't have LibreOffice. I will explain you with the help of Microsoft Word. Then parts of the Impress window. So this is the title bar containing the title, and then the file is stored with the file extension .odp. Like our PowerPoint presentations are stored with file extension .ppt. Then file menu is used to perform basic operations on the presentation, like saving, opening, etc. are performed in file menu. So here in this is the file where we can use the creating or saving. So all these are in the file menu. Then editing contains the functions for copying, cutting, pasting, etc. Then view, it is used for window view adjustment. That is, we can change the window view. That is how the windows can be viewed, like this page note or any form we can view the window. Then next is insert. This menu is used to insert various objects like tables, shapes, text box, charts into the presentation. Then format, it contains functions for text formatting. Then slide, it is used to insert a new slide or duplicate slides or delete a slide. Then slideshow, it is a tool for viewing the presentation. For presentation purpose, we will show the slide with the help of slideshow. Then tools, they are used to control spelling in a presentation. Then window, it is used for viewing already opened presentation. Then help will help about any topic on LibreOffice Impress. Then various toolbars. First one is standard toolbar. So each menu of the menu bar are placed here as icons for easy operations. Then slide pane. It is a vertical pane to see the slide in small size to navigate. So this is the slide pane which shows all the slides, and we can navigate here and from here and select any of the slides. Then the workspace. This is the central part of the window where the presentation slides are created. So this place is called the workspace. Then slides. So slides, this is the left part of the window which displays presentation slides in a thumbnail form. Next is task pane. So task pane is on the right part of the window. The task pane is made up of 5 components. All components are not open as you start the pane. You need to select the relevant object to open it. Now when we open any of these, suppose we click on animations, custom animation. So this is the task pane. So when we create any custom animation, then this task pane will open up. Then master pages. You can modify the base architecture of slides. So you can make the presentation base and common styles for all the slides using this. There are few default slide master pages available in Impress. So these designs. So these are the master pages, that is different slides available. So likewise different slide formats are available in Impress also. Then layout. You can prepare your own layout and keep these safe for future using this software. That is, we can create our own layout. Then table design. This gives styles for creating tables. Anyone can modify the style according to his or her choice. Then custom animation. There are many animation features for text, drawing, etc. in a slide, and we can create our own animations. Then slide transition. Using slide transition, you can set the way how the slide will appear during the presentation, that is movement of slides. Then drawing toolbar. Using drawing toolbar, you can make various artistic works in the presentation. Then insertion point. It is a location of the cursor where your text will appear as you type anything. That is where you can type. Suppose you click here, the cursor will blink, and that is called the insertion point, where you can insert the data. Then the status bar, it displays information about the active presentation. That is what is the current position. Likewise, so this is the status bar, that is slide number, language, etc. are displayed. Then the zoom control. This is used to zoom in or out. So in our presentation, this is the zoom control, that is, we can zoom in, zoom out. Then how to close the LibreOffice. For closing, go to File, then there is Close. There you can close the or you can click on this cross button. Then how to create a slide using the template. So open Microsoft PowerPoint, then click on New, and based on any template you can create so many templates are there. Based on that you can create any presentations, any one you can select, award certificate or anything. Then selecting the slide layout, that is which type of slide you need in your presentation. Suppose you have new blank presentation. Now if you can add title, that is if I will add slide layout as the title. Now to insert a new slide you can click here and press enter. So new slide will be formed, and for slide you can insert any type of slides. So here in slides you can see the layout. So different layouts are there. If you want to use this two contents, that is two images and one heading, then you can use this type of layout. If you have to show the difference between two features, you can use this layout, or different types of layouts are available and any layout can be selected, or you itself can change the layout by dragging the you can itself drag and change the size of this text box. Then adding text. To add text to a slide that contains a text frame, click to add text in the text frame and then type your text. The outline styles are automatically applied to the text as you insert it. So if you want to add text, you can just click on where you want to add the text. So in this text box, if I want to add the text, then just copy, and you can change the format of the text, that is what should be the font and what should be the size of that font. And these are the same features that we have seen in Microsoft Word and Excel. Same features are available in PowerPoint presentations also. So only one feature I can see is the character spacing, that is the space between each character. So this, if it will reduce the space between each character. So there are different, very tight, that is spacing will be very less, that is loose means spacing will be very much high. We should select normal spacing, but rest of the features are all same. Then here text shadow is also there to give shadows to the text. It will create shadows to the text. Then The other things I think is same as that of the Excel and Word that we have seen. Now if you want to save the presentation, then click here, go to save or save as. Save will store it in the same location where it has been, it is installed. Now to save as, you can save in any of the locations. It will be in documents. Next, to save the file presentation you are working, go to file menu, then save. Use the shortcut key, that is Ctrl S, to save. That is, if you click on Ctrl and S, the menu will this Ctrl S, it will directly save the document to the previous location where it was already saved. Then we can run the slideshow, that is, we can show the slides, present the slides by clicking on the slideshow. So in Windows, in Microsoft PowerPoint, the slideshow, we can go to this slideshow and from the beginning the slides will be displayed, or if I have selected any of the slide, then from the current slide. So if you want to click on that slideshow, then the slides will be displayed in full screen mode, and all the animations and whatever you have given in your slide will be shown. And to exit the presentation, click on the escape button. Just click the mouse button to press or any key on the keyboard to exit the presentation. Or you can click on the escape button on the keyboard to exit from the presentation. Then if you want to save the presentation as an HTML file, to publish the presentation on the web, or to open the presentation in the web browser, save it in HTML format, which could be opened in any web browser. So to save the presentation as HTML, click on File, then Export. Select the directory in which you want to save the file, then enter the file name and click Save. Suppose you want to click this So go to Save As, and in other formats click as Save As Web Page. So web page are made of HTML. Web pages are HTML documents. So likewise we can convert PowerPoint presentation to web page. Now it is saved in our desktop, and we will open that web page. So you can see the PowerPoint presentation is converted to a web page, that is, it is opened in a web browser. So this presentation one is shown in a web browser now. So this is that. Now we can save a PDF file PowerPoint presentation as PDF. That is, you have here Nitro Pro, then go to create PDF and it will convert the file to PDF. Then to close the presentation, I have shown how to close the presentation, that is, go to file, then go to close, then it will close the presentation. Then using help function is located in the help menu. By selecting the LibreOffice help tab, a window is opened with list of available help topics, and you can select any of the topics regarding which you need help. Now working with slides, that is how to insert a duplicate slide. Sometimes you may wish to insert the same slide as the previous one, just like the first page of the book as the title of the book, and the same title also appears on the cover page of the book also. In such cases, you can copy and paste the slide. Suppose if you want to copy the slide, select that slide and Control C. Now if you want to paste here, select there and Control V. So likewise you can copy and paste these slides multiple times. Now if you want to delete the slide, so select the slide and delete. Now to insert a new slide in a presentation, go to home, then in which place you want to insert the slide. Either you keep your mouse cursor here and a blinking line will appear, then click enter. So at that place this will insert, a new slide will be inserted at that position. Or if you can click place the mouse cursor there and on the slides there is a new slide, so new slide will appear. Also, to duplicate the slide, you can right click on the slide which you want to duplicate and click on duplicate slide, so that slide will be copied. Now to insert a new slide, there is a shortcut key, that is Control M. With Control M we can insert a new slide. Now slide layout. After inserting a new slide, the layout contains one or more content boxes. Each of these content boxes can be configured to contain text, movies, images, charts or tables, and you can select the icon based on the content by clicking the corresponding icon that you want to display, as shown in the middle of the content box. Now to change the layout of a slide, just select the slide in the slides pane. It will appear in the workspace and select the desired layout. Then click to add the text. Now if you want to change the position of the slide, just drag the slide from here to here. So by dragging and dropping you can change the position, or by using cut copy paste method. That is, if you want to cut, Control X, and if you want to paste, Control V. Place the location, mouse cursor in the location where you want to cut and paste. To undo any changes, select undo, that is Control Z. Then for deleting slide, select the slide and click delete. Then we can rename slides, that is, slides can be given names. That is, right click, now to rename the slides in LibreOffice Impress, just right click on the, in Microsoft Windows, in PPT it is not shown, this menu is not there, but in LibreOffice you can right click on that and there is a rename slide option, and you can give names to that each slide. Now copying, moving and deleting the content. So Impress is the component of LibreOffice. To copy or move this text to or an object to the presentation or another location, it is necessary to first select the text. Select the text and click right button and copy, cut or paste to any location. You can copy and paste the location, that is text in your location, that is Control C, and if you want to paste it here, select the slide, Control V. So this text is being copied and pasted. If you want to cut and paste, then Control X, Control V. And if you want to undo the changes, then Control Z. If you want to redo the changes, then Control Y. Then zoom control, that is, we can change the zoom level of the document. So here the zooming is there and you can zoom out and zoom in. Next is the workspace view. The various workspace views are in the drop-down list of the view menu. These views are normal outline, notes, slide sorter, slide master, notes master, handout master. The appropriate view can be selected from the view menu. So from the view, first type of view is the normal view, that is as shown in the figure. So the main menu view of working with individual slides. This view is used to format and design and to add text, graphics and animation effects. The slide is displayed in the middle of the window. In this normal view, the slide is displayed in the middle of the window, and on the left side of the window, the pane with slides, thumbnails is displayed. So this is the normal view. In view, this is the normal view, that is slide is displayed in the center and the different slide thumbnails are displayed on the left side. Then in slide sorter view, all the slides are displayed together. The next one is outline view, as shown in the figure like this. In the slide outline view, the main slide will not be shown, only the outline part will be shown, each slide in the outline format. Only the text contained in each slide is displayed inside the workspace. Only the text will be displayed and slide will not be displayed. So like this, only the outline of the slide will be displayed. Only the text in the slide will be displayed in the outline view. Next is notes view. As shown in the figure, it is used to add notes to a slide for the information of presenter. It is not seen by the audience while presentation. It displays the area in which the notes are used to help during the presentation. That is, during presentation time, the presenter needs some references regarding the topic what he is presenting. So such type of notes can be written in the here. So only this part will be presented to the viewers, and the presenter can read or can write some informations regarding the topic here. So during presentation time, he can view certain informations regarding what he is presenting. The next is formatting text, that is the contents of the text can be, this font name, font size, increase, decrease, these everything that we have studied in the Microsoft Word and Excel. Same thing is repeated here also. Then the alignment, this is also the same thing that is shown here. Then inserting tables, we can insert tables. Now we can insert images in a PowerPoint presentation. That is, from any source, if we copy the image, then click where you want to copy. Suppose I have copied the image from internet, and if I want to paste it somewhere, then select the location and with your mouse, and you can paste the image, and you can drag or change the size of the image, or you can place anywhere just by copying pasting. Now you can insert tables, like you can insert, go to insert, you can insert picture, clip art, photo, shapes. Any shapes can be inserted, like what we have did in Microsoft Word. Then also charts can be inserted. Then slide, for like we have added page numbers, likewise we can add slide numbers to the slide like this. We can add date and time also, and in the footer we can give our name also. Add slide number, then date and time, then our name. In footer, if presenter, so you can see today's date is shown. Then in footer I have given my name, then the slide number, that is number 4. So everything is shown here. And then even headers and footers can be inserted. Then to insert table, it is same as that how we have inserted table in a Microsoft Word. That is, go to insert, then table, how many rows and columns we need. So we have inserted a table like this, and different formats of tables are available. We can select any format, and you can add data into the table like roll number, class, name. Now to insert a row, we can click on any row in which we have to insert. Now click on insert rows above, will insert a row above the selected row. Now to insert a column, go to insert column to the left. So a column is inserted before the particular column. Now to delete, select, go to delete columns. Now if you want to delete a row, select the row, then right click, delete rows. So the rows will be deleted. Now likewise we can use this for putting numbers like this. So you can either use any of the bullets, so many bullets are there available, and you can select any one. Or if you want to give numbers, then you can give numbers instead of bullets. If you same as that of in paragraph style, we can give columns, like in 2 column or in single column or in 3 columns. Our text can be split. Now if you have inserted, now I can if I want to insert a image regarding cyber crime, then I will copy the image, so I will copy the image and select the PowerPoint presentation where I want to paste. So click here and I'll paste here, Control V. Sorry. Copy image, paste. or images copied, and we can, here you can see squares. Click on that squares and you can drag the image and resize its size to fit into our slide. These arrow, two-sided arrow will come and you can resize your image and put it in the slide where you want. So you can put an image into which position you need. Now if you want to rotate this, click on this green circle and you can rotate the image like this. In any position you can rotate the image. Then when you right click on the image, you have different options. That is, you can change the size of the image, height and width of the image, then position of the image. That can be manually set up by, or you can just directly look at and change the position, change the orientation. Everything can be changed. Then next is drawing tools. Now Impress provides various drawing tools. The drawing toolbar having the majority of the tools used to create graphic objects. So there are different types of drawing tools. First is to draw a line. That is, go to presentation, insert, go to shapes. So to draw a line, click on this shapes. So for lines, different shapes are there. For triangles, then already different shapes are available. Now you can click first to draw a line, select that line, select the slide. So I'm deleting. Just click on this place and you can see your line is drawn, and you can change, adjust the size of the line. You can increase, decrease like this. You can even give the colors to line. That is, go to format and give the colors to line, that is which color you need. Or if you want to give any outlines to the color line, you can give the outline. Here weight indicates thickness, so you can give the thickness. Then shadow effects can be given. Then since it is a line, it does not have a shape, a single straight line. So if you select any shapes, then for that shape you can give shape outline, shape fill, and everything can be provided. Shape outline, then shadow effects and gluing. So everything can be, features can be added. Also different shapes are available and you can insert any shape. Like you can have, go to insert, then shapes. Different shapes are there. So if you want to insert this, just left click and drag your mouse, so the shape will be filled. Now to insert the shape, either you right click, you have select this, and you have go to format, and you can give colors to shapes, and outline, shape outline can be given, then it will be on that, based on that outline. And click on the square. Here you can see 4 squares. By clicking on that, you can change the size of the image. For rotating, click on this green circle and you can rotate the image. Here also you can change the size. Next is grouping objects. That is, more than one object can be grouped together and treated as a single object. A group formed by grouping the objects can be formatted as a single object, moved, rotated, deleted, and so on. So, the selected objects to be grouped using selection tool on the drawing toolbar, and draw a rectangle around the objects to be grouped, or hold down the shift key and click on the objects. Suppose I want some few images to be grouped together. And if I need to move them, suppose I have 2 images and I need to make these 2 images as a group. So click on the shift key and first select this image, then select the next image. Now when I use the arrow keys to move the images, the whole image will be moved together. Both the images will move together. Okay, because I have grouped them as a same group. So I can control both of them together. Now if I want to ungroup, then also press on the control key, then release which one you want to release. First select the control key and select which all things you need, then you can move them, consider them as a group and move them together. Now you can add slide transitions. For that, there you can see in the animations, you can see transitions to the slide. So select the slide, and when you apply any of the transitions, then the slide will come like this. During presentation time, the slide will come like this. So you can select any of the slide transitions. So during presentation, the slide will appear like this. Now you can also apply custom animations to the slide. Suppose I want to animate the image, you can select any of the animation already given here, that is fade in or fly up. So when you present, the image will fly up. Or you can customize the animation, that is, click on custom animation and select the image on which you want to. Then you can add any effect, that is during entrance time or during emphasis or during exit or motion paths, that is in which direction it should come, that is diagonal up, it will come like this. And you can change the position. Where it should go. So on mouse click only it will appear, or you can select with previous, that is when the text appears it will come together. So when we play, you can see during presentation it comes and stops here in this position. So we can customize the presentation also. Then we can give sounds to the presentation, that is you have sounds, different sounds are available and you can give any of the sounds when that image comes. You can select any of the sounds, from any sound can be selected. Now how the transition should be, whether it should be fast or medium or slow.